Good afternoon, and welcome to More Than Meets the Eye. I'm your host, Blind Prime, and for today I have for you Transformers, War for Cybertron, Seige, APE-Face in his Monster Ape mode. Now, here he is in his little crazy ape mode. He's, there's not really a lot to like about this guy. He's got some good stuff, but mainly it's just weird stuff. He's just a weird guy. He stands all right in this mode, but he doesn't have much, if anything, of articulation, and nothing really stays on his back very well. This crazy shield that goes on the back of his plane actually doesn't really fit anywhere on the ape mode, so you just kind of have to shove it into the back area. I haven't been able to figure out where it goes other than that. Yeah, and again, I may have transformed this wrong. I'm blind and I did this myself. It was what I assumed to be the correct thing. So, let's get a Bumblebee so we can talk about sizing here before we really talk about what I don't like about this thing, because it's not really the most likable thing. Bumblebee stretches to midway up this evil monkey's chest. I'm just going to put that wing back area over there. And there's a Bumblebee in front of him. As you can see, Bumblebee is lower than the giant monkey head. And this giant monkey head is actually kind of cool. It's a lot easier to figure out than Snapdragon's, which, honestly speaking, I still haven't figured out completely about his monster mode. I'm working on that. That's what I've been spending the last few days doing. Let's set Bumblebee off to the side. This guy in his crazy mood, monkey, is... Let's get the height down. Oh my god. 17, 18, 19, 20. And what fell? What did you just lose that just rolled across my floor and I'll have to find? I hope it was your gun. I think it was your gun. I'll find that later. Alright. So let's talk about this guy for a moment. We got the measurements down, and we'll talk about things I don't like about him. I don't like him. I don't like him at all, honestly. This is a stupid mode. I think it's a stupid mode. They rolled up the arms into these little bits, but the arms are on the outside of the monkey legs, and it's just kind of like, if you'd done something to make the arms kind of fold into the monkey chest area, you could have made it look a little better instead of a monkey with a bunch of junk hanging off his knee. Like, you can set him off to the side. Like, you can roll these arm bits down from his knees and just kind of set them onto the ground beside him, and they will help stabilize him a bit. That's the only thing I've been able to figure out with them, unless, of course, you're supposed to imagine them being just giant monkey missile launchers. Oh, wait, no, alliteration. Giant monkey missile magazine. Yeah. Massive monkey missile magazine. That's it. Yeah, they're massive monkey missile magazines. He's got these terrible monkey hands. I don't even get it. It nothing spins. It's just a few joints that only move in one direction, and it's just supposed to look nice, but really it doesn't do anything else. And the amount of hollowing is freaking ridiculous in this guy. I get it, because you needed that hollowing to spin these arms into each other. But you, seriously, guys, this is just, this was the reject. I mean, you could tell it was, I heard stories about it being a reject from Titan's Return, and now it's just a reject from Siege. And the hands are pretty crap. The monkey arms are pretty crap. Nothing really holds up too well. Everything about this mode wants to fall apart. Especially these wings on his back. He's just got these wings on his back, and they don't do anything. They're not even really great for the transformation or anything like that. They never want to go into the right spots. His head is about the most interesting thing about him. It's pretty neat. You take your little guy, the headmaster, and you turn him into his head mode, and then you just kind of plug him into the monkey face. And because the monkey face is just the bottom layer of a monkey's jaw, and then it will leave these bits of his head sticking up out of it, which make it seem like, you know, he's got a really evil smile, I guess. He's an evil monkey. He's a massive evil monkey with massive monkey missile launchers. And now we'll get to the what I don't like about him the most. What is this? I keep coming to this stupid nose cone that was part of the jet mode, and it just gets in the way in every other mode. And why does it get in the way? It gets in the way because they didn't do anything to make it split in half. Maybe if this thing could split down the middle and then fold into two separate little, you know, bits that fold down on the sides, you could pretend they were little cloaks, little capes, like the little capes the Mandalorians wear, the tiny ones. You know, you could turn this into two tiny little capes that sit off on either side of him, you know, and help hide these wings a little better. Because I mean, look at this back area. This back area sucks. It's just, and if you lower that bit, then the head goes up all the way. So you can't lower this thing without screwing with the head because there's not enough joints. It doesn't make any sense. This is just doesn't. It's almost as if they were about done making a transformer that transformed from a robot into a jet, and then somebody walked in and went, nah, we want the horror cons, so mix in a mutant robot monkey mode. And the designers went, but we're done. And the CEO went, no, you're not. You're not done till I say you're done. Now you are going to get that done. Get me a monkey mode in there. I want to see an evil gorilla. And so they sighed, realized they had to pay the mortgage, and did it. And this is what we got. At least, you know, that's the story I play in my head. It's probably not true at all. So don't go around believing me. Other than this terrible mode, this guy has been okay for the past few modes. I'm definitely in the overall rating of him going to be giving him, you know, a 6 out of 10. Because 2 of his modes are complete failures, and only one of his modes is anything of a success. Actually, 6 out of 10 is still high now that I think about it. 4 out of 10, you know, non-successful robot modes. Snapdragon's probably going to get better points because Snapdragon, and that was actually a really fun robot. This guy's just been beefy. I appreciate him as a Decepticon robot bruiser because I don't have enough Decepticon robots. And Hasbro, where the hell are my Decepticon robots? I want more Decepticons. I don't want Predacons. I want Decepticons. I've got Autobots coming out the ears. I got Autobots coming out the wazoo. You've got Autobots everywhere. Well, where are the Decepticons? Come on, man. They were supposed to be winning the war. Where the hell are their troops? Give us some more Decepticons. Give us fleets of Decepticons. Give us so many Decepticons that the Autobots are outnumbered so that we can actually, you know, have a lot of choices when it comes to our Decepticons. These days, we don't have many choices. Like, I could just pick and choose Autobots. Like, I don't want these Autobots. I want these Autobots. But with Decepticons, that's not the case. You can't just pick and choose your Decepticons. You're like, holy crap, there's a Decepticon. I need that. Because even if I get half the Autobots, my Decepticons are still outnumbered 4-1. So, I really appreciate a new Decepticon. And honestly, I would be getting road rage, too, as a new Decepticon if it wasn't for the fact that Track's transformation is terrible. Oh, it's bad. I'm going to get into Track's thing. That's going to be an angry episode. There's going to be an angry episode because I like Trax, and I didn't like what they did to him. So, I'll talk to you guys later. Don't forget to please like and subscribe and share my videos with everybody that you can. You know, my goal is to raise awareness for the blind. But my goal is also to give everybody else, give everybody a new perspective on these Transformers, a new viewpoint. I don't discuss the paint. I don't talk about, anything when it comes to paint apps or colors or did they get the color right? No, I don't care. I don't care if they got the color right. I care if they got the transformation right. I care if this is actually a Transformer that's worth getting. I don't care. Sunstreaker, he was, everybody complained, oh, his colors are wrong. Oh, he's got so many different yellows. I didn't care about the yellows. What I cared about was the fact that it was a good Sunstreaker. It was a good transformation, and I had fun transforming it. I didn't really have fun transforming this guy. That's kind of why it took a few days. I had to build up the courage to get back to him because it's just, so look forward to my upcoming episodes about Snapdragon, and of course tomorrow's Blindformers episode on this guy, as I talk to you about how to transform him. And then I'm going to put him in a place, and I'm never going to touch him again. Until next Prime.